Yeah, good morning, guys. Mine happened to our friends in the Philippines. Up on the screen, guys, and in a recent live stream, Bosshog, and I quote, "I'm not an e-beggar. I don't ask for anything. A foreigner farming in the Philippines." Yes, the grifter in a live stream recently came out with that quote. We're going to be playing you a couple of clips, guys, in this video today, and then we're going to go into depth as to why this scumbag up on the screen is nothing more than a low-life e-beggar, a grifter con man. So without further ado, guys, listen to the first clip. Listen to the words from the brain surgeon.
If that fool wants to waste his money on silly crap, more power to him. E-beggars in Behold. Why do you e-beg all the time? You know what? Give me an example on how I e-beg. Because as I recall, I never ask anyone for anything. E-beggars in Behold, but you accept money from people with no problems. Well, again, he can't spell. No problems. You know, the third grade was more important than what you thought. And yeah, I do accept money. You know, if you get a gift on Christmas, do you just throw it back at the person and say, screw you, keep your gift?
Well, Brian, give me an example, you said. Well, we have always said that you do not ask directly for money, for donations. What you do is something with the now known terminology. It's called Munchausen by proxy. And basically what that means is you upload a video and you plant seeds in vulnerable people's minds to help you out. You give people the cost of a project, but you haven't got budget. You give people the price of an article that you might need: a pump, aerators, but you haven't got a budget. And people send it to you. Your channel is a shop window. There's no two ways about that. That is how you e-beg constantly. Only the other day, you told people that in 10 days' time, a new project was beginning, but you could not fund it. You could not fund the 50k because the other fields were behind by 2 months and we can't get cash out of those 2 fields. So where is that budget coming from? That's a subtle e-beg scumbag. And guys, when you listen to him, it's very, very plausible. That is the mark of a grifter, a professional grifter, a con man. Bosshog is someone who, if you're kind of weak, example, Jason, if you're a bit of a mummy's boy and weak, Bosshog will impose himself on you. He will impose himself on you in your situation and any business partnership you might have. He is a plausible grifter. And now is Gina and Tatai's house being built by e-begging. Not once, but twice that house has been built, the caretaker house, all down to e-begging. Because I will quote you, I do not have the funds. So when the funds come in, Tatai can proceed and get on with the build. E-begging scumbag. And if you're not an e-beggar, how have you survived in the Philippines for 5 years? Because your YouTube channel certainly does not finance your lifestyle. You have not got enough views or AdSense coming into that channel. All you've got is the backdoor money, the e-begging money. If everyone stopped sending you money, you would have massive problems. E-begging is the only thing that's propping up your channel. Your channel's not a successful YouTube channel. E-begging, asking for donations is how you survive. And why is it we don't hear all these many projects that you've done? Why do we not hear about profit? You never tell your subscribers or the world how much money you have made, how much profit you've made, and that's for a reason. Your grifter mind, the way you work, you don't tell anyone about any profit for the simple reason, if you tell people you're doing well, donations will not be sent. Your channel should not be entitled A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. You said you're giving out advice. How can you give out advice when you're a total failure? Tilapia has failed. Veg has failed and is going to completely fail very soon. And going back to the title of this video, I'm not an e-beggar, you say. Well, let's just remind you, shall we, Brian? After Storm Odette, Typhoon Odette, do you remember this? Every day in the e-begging mobile, you and the clan, the Clampets, sat up in Taliban, parked up to get a signal to sit there and beg. You're not an e-beggar. You are a e-beggar. There's no two question about it. And after all these people had sent this money in, and they were sending it in for you to make a concrete roof, you decide to go for a cheaper version, plywood and nipper. And then you revealed that you had 100,000 pesos put to one side anyway. So all these people here are sending you money and you had 100k put by. You are a grifter, you are a con man, and you are a e-beggar. There's no two ways about that. We've proved it time and time again. I would even go as far to say as this: you never ever spend any of your money on projects. You always beg for it. So when it fails, it's no skin off your nose. You don't lose. It's not your money. But have you got a stash somewhere, Brian? Have you really got a stash put by for a rainy day? For your escape plan? This plausible scumbag, Brian Granville Smith from A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines, is an absolute e-beggar. And he sits there barefaced on a live stream and tells the world, I don't ask for anything. And we have proved time and time again that he is nothing more than a scumbag. Guys, I think we've proved our point. This man here needs to be avoided. His channel needs to be avoided. And anyone new going to this grifter's channel, be very careful of the cheerleaders. People prompting you to send money. asking you to go halves on buying rotavators, pumps. Don't get caught up in the frenzy to send this man money, because this is what happened before. This is what happened before. And where are all those people now? And where are all the people from 3 years ago? Go and have a look at his videos from 3 years ago. Where have all those people gone? They've left. They've abandoned him because they know he is a welfare case. A welfare case and an ear beggar, being a burden on the Philippine people. So guys, I think that just about covers it for this video. So till the next time, bye for now.